Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we have a little bad news for one of our season 12 Married at First Sight couples, Clara and Ryan. So before we jump into the details and unpack everything, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. If you like the video, smash the like button and drop a comment down below. So, Married at First Sight, Ryan and Clara have decided to end their marriage. The couple announced in a joint statement to People magazine today that after taking some time away from the cameras, we have reached that point in our marriage where we know it's better to go our separate ways. They also further went on and said it's not an easy decision to make, nor do we take these next steps lightly. They're very grateful to all who stood by them and continue to stand by them as they make this very difficult decision. It definitely goes without saying we remain friends and hope for nothing for the best for each other. So that was their statement. Ryan, of course, as remember, and Clara, they were on season 12, which just ended about 6 weeks ago, of Married at First Sight. They were one of 3 couples that had chosen to remain together after the show. We already heard recently at the end of June that both Eric and Virginia has filed for divorce. So the only remaining couple right now is Brianna and Vincent. So, as you know, they had intimacy issues. They disagreed on how they give and receive affection. Clara wanted to hear Ryan say, "I love you," and heat things up in the bedroom. And Ryan shared that, of course, he was hesitant because he'd never been in love before. But despite all of the differences that they had, they remained committed to the process and the social experiment and working on a relationship. And they had chose on decision day to stay together. Of course, we saw tons of pictures and positive updates about the marriage during season 12 of the reunion. And of course, at the reunion, they did not state that they were physically intimate, but Ryan did say that he loved Clara. Ryan shared photos. She shared photos on Instagram. Of course, back in May, they even said no one will ever know our love story because it's ours. It's a moment in time that we'll hold on to that no one else can have. No camera, no TV, no one else, just us. The only way we want it. And so he also said that picture, reminded him of when he knew that they were going to go for it, and that he thanked her for loving me on the days it wasn't like it was in the pictures that was being seen. So, it's just so unfortunate. We knew Eric and Virginia was going through some things, and we heard a lot of rumors and different things until we finally got the confirmation that, the Eric and Virginia had decided to split and file for divorce back on June 29th. However, Clara and Ryan, they opted out of couples cam. Brianna and Vincent opted in, and of course, Eric and Virginia opted in. But, like I said, we know what happened with that couple, but these two, they had been posting pictures. They had traveled to Alaska. I posted them on my Instagram, all of the different things that they were doing. But obviously, there's some unresolved issues and some, as you would call it, irreconcilable differences that they just couldn't get past. So I don't know. We can only speculate at this point because they definitely didn't go into any detail on why they were breaking up and calling it quits and filing for divorce. But the only 2 biggest issues that, like I said, we do remember from season 12 Atlanta of Married at First Sight was the issue about sex, because he wasn't, actually doing the do. She was doing things to him. And that was that big conversation that we saw Clara lashing out with the other wives about. And then this whole topic of I love you, which, like we said, we saw at the reunion. So I don't know. Hopefully Clara finds happiness. Hopefully Ryan finds happiness. I didn't expect this. I mean, I thought maybe they would have worked through it. Maybe he needed some time to get to know him, because at this point, it will be a year next year that they would have been married. So the weddings happen on August 28th and 29th. And yeah, they would have hit a year next year. So they got that close, and they didn't finish it. So let me know your thoughts. What, did you think they were gonna stick it out, or did you actually think that both Clara and Ryan was, it wasn't going to work out, and that you thought, I'll give it a little bit of time, but I don't think they're going to go for the long haul. So like I said, best wishes to the both of them. I hope they find much success. This is definitely, of course, something that we didn't want to hear. I did see the comments on social media, a lot of disappointed folks about this couple. It was pretty much expected from the vast majority of social media about Eric and Virginia, but we definitely did not expect this one so soon, because we thought maybe they figured it out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I usually like to keep you guys up to date, because a lot of you don't have social media, or you do have YouTube, but you might not have Instagram or Facebook. So, I want to keep everybody abreast of what has happened. So this is so unfortunate. I guess we'll have to keep our eyes to the sky to see what happens with our final couple from season 12. It's only one left. I thought, I think season 11 topped it off. I mean, also, by the way, I just want to alert you guys, there is word that Amelia and Bennett has also months ago decided to end their marriage. So everybody was definitely rooting for season 11. If you remember them, they were season 11 from New Orleans with the married couple Miles and Karen, and Woody and Amani. And Woody and Amani and Miles and Karen, they're doing their thing right now. They're in Jamaica, and Miles and Karen was just in the islands very recently as well. So, those two couples are living their best life right now. And so far, Brianna and Vincent is as well. They're looking for a house and, all of that good stuff. So we got to keep our eyes to the sky and see what happened. This is not an easy process. I know, it was a crazy season. All of these seasons have drama, right? But at the end of the day, these are real people who come into a marriage where they have never, ever met this person before, and now they have to live together as a married couple in a union. So it's not an easy process. I know people have their opinions. They could have did this and they could have did that, and it's been a lot of vicious verbiage and name calling and questioning the people's preferences and things like that. But it is not an easy process, and so that's why when you hear my commentary, I do allow for kindness and grace, because I couldn't do it. I enjoy watching them, but not me. So, all right, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And, we'll see you in the next one.